Welcome to Purple Artifact Gaming. Tonight we've got another unboxing video for you, something I backed on Kickstarter. This is one I saw. I'd never played the game, but it was based on a game which is an app, I believe, and it's a tower defense game, which is something I've enjoyed playing, but never particularly played this one before. But when I saw the Kickstarter and I saw the concept behind it, I quite enjoyed it. I backed it quite a bit back, and it's just arrived. I backed the, I'm going to say deluxe version. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's got deluxe components in it, as you'll see. This is the unboxing video. I'll start by showing you the actual box it came in. There we go. There's a full capacity of the box. Like I said, I got the deluxe version. So I'm just going to open this one to show you what's inside and reveal the actual game itself. Let me get to it. There we go. So it is the big box itself. So it is Kingdom Rush Rift in Time. See that a little bit of light shining off it? There we go. So there's the base game box. You can see it's quite deep. Right, it's quite heavy. Put that back in there for now, because I got must have got the King Pledge by the looks of it. So I've got so I've got Kingdom Rush, Rift in Time, King Pledge upgrades. So there's another box. I've got an expansion which is Beznan, I'm mispronouncing this, versus Moloch. And I've got Sir Gerald versus Sir Gerald Lightseeker versus JT. And like the last, no, two more boxes to go yet. I've got the 3D Towers expansion. I told you I backed quite a bit. And finally, it's another decent sized box. Look, this is the Spider Goddess expansion. So that's everything I think I've got in this box. So I'm going to get these to the table and show you what's inside them. Right, thank you very much. Right, so we're at the table. Here's the box. It barely fits on the screen at the moment. I'll just lift it up slightly so you can see it. It's quite a big box. There's the edge of it. I'll probably move the box off the table because it's probably too big to fit in this one. So I'll pop it there in a minute. Well, also just before we start, I've read a lot of comments online about the quality of the game. We're gonna have a look. I've got no preconceptions. It's in mixed reviews. Some saying it's quite good. Some saying it's not so good. But let's have a look in this video. This is fresh. The cellophane's still on it. Anybody who's watched my unboxing videos before, although I start with me wrestling for 5 minutes to get the cellophane off, so I'm going to do that. Shouldn't take me that long actually on this one, but who knows? And then we can see what we're playing with. So there's no tricks here. This is brand new. There we go. Off comes the cellophane. Like I said, because it's a bit hard to see the whole thing on this camera at the moment, we'll get the box out of the way as soon as we can. So there we go, there's the cellophane off. Gone. And here's the box. So let's lift this up. There we go, so there's that off. First impressions, box is sturdy enough for what you'd expect. It's quite a big box, so it's got a bit of a give on the side, but it's quite deep. Showing that very well. I'll just move that box out of the way. And it's got that lovely new game smell. Like there. You immediately see the box is got dividers in it. I didn't mean to say, if anybody wants to surprise to see what's in the box, don't carry on watching the video because I'm going to show you what's in here. So there's this, which I'm guessing is just packing insert. cardboard. Might be for organisation, but I doubt it. I'll just make sure I don't wreck it just in case. Put that on one side. And immediately we've got some stickers, stars and shields by the look of it. They look okay. I'm not going to take them off because I don't know what they're for. Sealed. Let me just open it. Just pulling that off there. So we can actually see them inside now. It's more than one sheet. I have several sheets. There's other stickers in the background. Whatever they're for, more stars. Yeah, seem thick enough. Like I say, I don't know what they're for at the moment. I've not even read the rule book. I've seen a playthrough, but that's as far as I've got. And then we've got stickers guide. There you go. So we've got stars of difficulty level, little like laurel wreaths for heroic challenge, and then the iron challenge is the other one. So that tells us what they're for. The rule book. Cooperative tower defense game. 1 to 4 players. Just have a quick flick of it. The thickness of the pages seems good quality. Nice clear picture in the rulebook. I'm just literally flicking through it, but there's some nice diagrams. I'm assuming it helps you with what needs to be done. Some examples. I'm just flicking through it, but there's an appendix at the back. But it looks easy enough to read. It's clean. There's some nice pictures in it. Yep. Okay. So we'll see. Quality of it seems okay. We'll check out content later. Then we've got a scenario booklet, which is again. So we've got general setup. Again, nice quality, thickness. There seems a lot of detail information on here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So we'll see about ease of reading it, how easy it is to set up when I actually get to play it. I'm going to get a playthrough video on as soon as possible, but oh, nice little picture at the back. But we are approaching Christmas, so I may not be able to do that. There's the scenario booklet, and then we have some kind of map by the looks of it. Oh, there we go. Nice big map which has got excuse me, got numbers on it. Looks like it might be some kind of progression map. It's only paper. It's thick enough quality. And then we've got some tokens. So lots and lots of different tokens on there. I'm just going to pop one out of this is a irregular shape, I suppose, just to show you. But there's the card. Down there. Here's one of the tokens. Some fireballs, double-sided. Thickness seems okay to me. Yeah, decent quality. Yeah. And then we've got some more card. And this is where the roots are. Difficult to tell on this, but that's nice thick card. Nicely printed. Double-sided as well. Can't see a problem with that. And we've got several of these. There's another one. And more bits of card, templates, double-sided, whatever they're for, I'm not sure. They all seem a good thickness. There's no, just checking the edge of it, there's no bend in it. Some heart tokens, seems okay. More here. I'm just gonna move these out of the way, and just you can see them. Can't see that there's any issues with any of them. They all good quality, no misprints or anything. A difference in thickness of colouring. Again, not sure what these are for, but seem pop a random one out. Heavenly Chaos. Nice thickness. Okay with that. Forward slightly, there we go. So, and there, some more and more card. That's more and more card. And I am looking at it only quickly, but I can't see anything wrong with any of it. And then finally, after we've got through all the card, look at this, I'll just show you. So that's all the, there's the camera, there's all the card sheets I've got to pop out at some point. I can play it. Then this bottom section is inside the plastic insert with a plastic top on it with the logo. Oh, that comes off. You can see the logo there of the castle, which is like the Kingdom Rush logo. And I'm going to actually pull this insert out so you can see it better, because I'm going to move the box. So there's the bottom of the box again. Okay. I thought when I grabbed it, it had a slight thing in the cardboard, but it doesn't. That's okay. Sturdy enough for me, not my opinion. And then here's the insert. And what have we got in here? So got a random piece of paper, not sure why. And then in here we've got some cards for, looks like the heroes. So I'll turn it this way. So we've got a purple mage and a fire dude and a guy with an arrow and a big hammer, an axe, and these aren't the thick card we've just seen, but they're nice enough. Yeah, they're thinner, but they're okay. Nice clear artwork. Well, Lilith reference card. Some instructions on the back. Yeah, thickness is okay. Blackburn, Time Mage, and then these are helper cards. Just player reference cards by the looks of it. Nothing wrong with them. For anybody interested in sleeving the card, I don't bother. These are actually 3 different sizes. These are square, so I'm not sure how that fits in. Let's move that out of the way for now. I'll pop it back in the box in a minute. And in here we've got, now we've got like player boards. So this is Ignis. Folded, which might, there's a picture on the back. Might get some wear in time, if I'm honest. It's not the end of the world, I don't think, but constantly folding and unfolding, that might be an issue. But I think it folds for storage. But they're thick enough. Quality's good of them. Clear printing, quite good. So there's sorry, let's see on that side of it. Magnus. So different heroes. I won't go through them all. We've got quite a few of them. And then in here, underneath, we've got some little meeples. Some little grey knights by the look of them. Just show that on my hand a bit closer to the camera. That's a little, the palm of my hand, look. Little knight. It's printed okay. It's thick, quality. Can't see any issues with it. It is just grey, odd colour, but I've not played the game, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, can't see any issues with any of them quality wise, any misprints or anything, so they look okay. And then in here, these look like the little, they call it acetate. We used to use these at school for the overhead projectors. And in the bag, and in the bag, it's quite a snug fit, so we'll just be careful with it. Yep, now. So I think these are for the colour markers on the board. So that's I think that's just indicates a tower for red and purple. Again. Yellow or orange, I'm not sure what colouring is, green. And as you can see, as I'm holding up, you can clearly see through them. So they seem okay. Decent enough thickness for what they are. Can't make them too thick, else you can't see through them. So I'm going to get these back in, because I'm going to pop things back in this little organiser. These ones back in the little organiser for now. I'm not sure where everything's going to fit when you get to that point, but there are things. There's a cutout here and there's a section there which has got like a little ramp to it. But for now, I'm gonna pop stuff back in where it came from. I'm not sure what that's for, and then we'll see about organisation later. So we'll move to this corner. So I'm not sure what's here. It's just a bit of cardboard that's sitting over the top. Oh, there's a couple of figures in here. So we've got here. We've got two figures that fit together. Which I'm holding that way, there we go. So they fit together like a little jigsaw look. I'm not sure what it's for at the moment. I'm going to say that quite a bit because I've not played the game. But I'm just having a look off camera and quality of them looks okay. For my regular viewers, you'll know I've said before, I'm not much of a painter. They look quite good painted, I think, but I'd have to get somebody else to do it for me. And then there's a big guy here. That looks quite good. He's got a big axe. Yeah, again, good painter. Slight mismold on the back, but I'll say it's only slight. Just near the shoulder pad here. It's not even noticeable. Where the part of that where his arm is actually designed to look like it's broken. And again, I'll just pop this back over the top. No, it goes that way. Just to protect them for now, and also until I've decided how I'm actually going to store things in this box. Then we've got a big stack of trays here. I know from the playthrough, sort of the demo I've seen, these are where you put your towers. Nice sturdy plastics, kind of holding it for it to pop out the sheet when you put it on. And I don't know if you can see this on the video, but there's a big pile of them, and in the bottom of there there's some grooves, so it looks like you store something else under there. Storage for another day to work out. Oh. Back in. Yep, so they'll go in there for now. And then I'll come up to this top corner where I've got some more figures. There's a bit of card here, just take out just to. So there's a little cat. Little cat there, look. It's okay. I definitely won't be able to paint that. And then we've got some others that look like they match the hero cards that we saw earlier. So there's I'm not going to go through all these. You can see there's yourself as an archer. And that looks okay. Have a look. So the miniatures themselves are good quality. Yep. Doesn't appear to be any issues with them. I don't actually know what the guys are supposed to look like, but they look okay. This guy looks like he's on fire. There's the front of him. If you turn him round, there's flames rippling up his back. yeah. Okay, I'm not really much of a miniatures person, if I'm honest, but they seem passable, easy. Let's see what they do. So there's the contents of the base game. I'm not sure if there's a few deluxe items in there that you wouldn't normally get. We'll see about that. So, I'm saying it. That's it. I missed the important bit for a lot of people. So here we've got some cards. So these are the tower cards. I am going to open them. I don't always do this, but as I said, I've seen some criticism of quality and the like. I can't actually see, and I'm not very good at. Oh yeah, there is a tear strip. I'm saying I'm not very good at it, but there is a tear strip on it when I can find the end of it. You can see I'm as good with these as I am with cellophane. I believe it's there. Yeah, there is one, but I've not managed to catch it. So I managed to get the corner off. And now I'm just going to take the cards, open the cards up. There we go. I've managed it. Yeah. And I'll just take one off, and yeah, it's a card. Got a picture on the back, picture on the front. It's in uniform again. I don't know how they fix with sleeving cards of this size and shape. But the cards, yep, seem okay. Nothing wrong with them. Just put them back in there because there's a nice little slot for them to fit in. Then got some, I don't know what these are, but I've got pictures on them. And again, there is a little tear strip. Let's see if I can do a better job this time. Pretty sure that's the end of it, but I can't. There we go. Look. Yay! Perfect. I think the first one was more my fault than the game. Oh. But I don't know what this is. It says when the time mages move, they move towards the exit. If they exit the map, you lose. So it's like a special condition. Don't know where these fit in the gameplay, but same thickness as the other ones. Slightly bigger. Some lovely clear images on them. And again, this side. Seem okay. And I'll just grab this one out. These are the waves by the look of them. And again, there's a little pull thing, so I'll see if I can get 2 out of 2. There, I can see it. Right, big pack this. There we go. So that's off. And here's those cards, which, yeah, seems a nice thickness. There's a goblin with a jewel on the back. These are the cards of the waves of attacks as you go through the game. I'll show you the backs in a minute, but seems like there's lots of them and seems lots of variation. And there's the backs with different images on, and what some of these mean. I'm sure we'll find out when we play it. And just for the last thing, I know these go on these trays, so here's a tray, and there's the card. Nicely on it, moves slightly but not ridiculously, and easy just to pop out or tip up. Whatever you want to do with them. Actually fit a couple on. I don't know if anything needs to go on, but you know the trays are thick enough to fit more than one on. Put them back in. As I was a bit premature earlier saying that's the end of the base game, that is now the end of the base game, so I'll just move this insert out of the way, pop it back in its original box. There we go, back in. Nice clear screen for you, sorry about that everybody. And then I think the next one I took out is this box, which is says it's the Kingdom Rush 15-time King Pledge upgrades. So I'm guessing what I've shown you is purely the base game and the extra stuff for my pledge is in here. So again, look, I'm opening the box up. And my plan is, even though we're probably not going to get to the expansions for a long time, I'm going to go through it and show you it. And so far, without playing it, obviously, I mean, sometimes when you play things, you get a different view on the components than you do just from looking at them. But so far, I don't see an issue with anything that I've got. The cards are okay, the tokens seem on thick stock, the box is okay. The insert, I mean, there is an insert. I don't know how much use it is. We'll see once we've got everything ready. Now this one, I'm not too worried about the box because I'm guessing I'm not keeping it. So, but it seems a decent enough box. And in here, I've got, not sure what this is. Right, it's not. I'm not going to have to show you it all. It's a poster. All it simply is. Yeah, see some of it. I'll post a look. I'm a bit old to be sticking a poster on my wall, but thank you. And then I've got some little trays. So there's 2 trays here. Again. I think. Oh, so that's it. That's the other one. The 3D. No, 3D tower extension. I think it's to keep the towers in rather than being on the table. But I'm not sure. Might be just for storage. So that fits nicely on there. There's a little groove at the front. If you have got some tiles in here to pop them out. Similar at the back, so I'm guessing that's a rectangle, so you can get under and pop that out. But you'll have to stay tuned to find out what I actually find a use for them for. There are 2, 4, 5 of them. Yep, so there's 5 of those. Decent enough. And then another insert with the same lid, the same castle on it. And I'll just pop this out. So, maybe this is to go in the main box. But in here I've got, and I know this was mentioned on the Kickstarter, some grey hearts rather than red ones. There you go, there's grey hearts. Does it really matter what colour your hearts are? But they look like hearts. There's a big, well, there's a decent amount in this bag. Excuse me. And they all look okay. I don't like that. Actually okay. And then in this one, oh, these might be to replace the wooden soldiers I showed you earlier, because I've got some little plastic ones now. Look, not focused. Yep, little plastic ones, which again seem decent enough. He's got no face, but he don't need a face. He's got his helmet and his sword and his boots. And there's about a dozen in here. On first glance, they all look like they've all got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. And then in this one, we've got some jewels. Little, seen this before in other games. Little plastic jewels. Again, about a dozen. Nice, oh, nice blue colour. And then this tray, which I don't know. I'm just gonna see if it looks slightly bigger than the box, than the original box. No, it does fit in. I've not quite got enough room here, but it does fit in the base game box. So maybe that's an extra for storage. Along with these, maybe these are for storage in the box, because again, I'm not sure you can see on the camera very well because the box is so deep. But I'll just show you. Put that on upside down. So with the original box, with the insert in, again you can see here. There's a bit of room for something else to be on top of that. So wherever you can fit in this bottom bit, and you put on there. Now I've had to. So that comes with a king pledge, which maybe what everybody went for. I'm not sure. But if you didn't, then maybe you don't get them, and maybe they should have been included in for the storage in the base game. But that's a video for another time, just to show you how I packed the box. Moving on, this is the 3D Towers expansion. So again, and I think I'm just gonna when I get it open. I'm not going to dwell too much on the other stuff that's here. When I've got the other expansions, I'll just have a quick run through of what's there. The quality of it seems the same as the base base game. This one's a bit harder to get into. There's nothing to catch on it. Bear with me. I don't like to edit this, so you can see that there's no camera tricks or anything. Here's me unboxing it, because I can't get the cellophane off this one. There we go. I think yay, got it started. Alright, we're in. We're in. There we go. So this is the 3D Tower expansion. Again, I don't know if I need to keep the box, but yeah. I've had sturdier boxes, if I'm honest, but it's not ridiculous. It's not going to get bent straight away. So this is for the storing of the towers, by the looks of it. Don't know if you can see this, but that board. So right, okay. Just move this out of the way a bit. So there's two plastic trays here. Something here. I can't get them separated. How hard I try. There we go. So they're identical. Just two trays. I'll just move one out of the way. And then I've got two lids that go on them, which is this. But at the minute, if you put that on, you can see the edges of it. There we go. They're bowed up, so they don't fit. But and I'm saying again, I don't know what these are for, but I can see some stuff in there. Something's on top of that, then that'll fit back down, no problem. But they are quite bowed at the minute. Move them out of the way, because there's some more stuff in this box. Bring this box back into view. There we go. And I think this is the actual 3D tower bits that I've got to build. I'll just pop one out. So there's purple, pink. Some bits that you show out here. Well, I'm not sure why at the moment. So I'm just going to move these out of it. It's a decent thickness. Look at that. There's what, 9 on there. Just move them to there. Let's pop back in actually. And there's another set here. and then there's some other pieces that look like they fit in the slots on these gaps and look like they probably go round. And you've got a symbol that matches there, and then another sheet here. Same again. I'll pop one of these out. Pop one of these out this side. This might be another video of how does this fit together, because in a minute I'm going to say there's no instructions in the bottom of the box. I'm going to flip it over, see if there is any. But these are sturdy enough, and they're creased, so they will bend, and then they look like the jigsaw bits at the end. So I'm going to do it at the minute, because it really looks like they bend in like that, and then they slot in there to make a base for the other piece. I'm just going to turn this box over and say, okay, so an expansion. Enjoy all Kingdom Rush scenarios in 3D with these amazing set of cardboard 3D towers. There are 18 3D towers and 2 storage trays, which again might fit in the base box. There are no actual instructions, but there is a nice picture here which shows you exactly what I said. So you bend them round and you slot them through. And then your towers can't go on top of them. Look. So not overly complicated, but I don't know. I feel like just a simple little sheet of paper that said, "This is how you fit them together." Wouldn't have hurt, but I'm sure I'll be able to work it out. Yeah. Oops, there's the 3D Towers expansion. Now this is the bits I'm going to rush through because they're expansions for the game. So we've got this one, which is Sir Gerald Lightseeker versus JT. So I'm going to open it up and let you see it. But like I say, I'm just really looking at if the quality of the components is same as the base game rather than what's in here. Because I think that's more for a review. This is an unboxing, not a review. To say, right, oh, this expansion brings you. I'm guessing it brings you Sir Gerald Lightseeker and JT, whoever they are. I'll just turn the box over a second. So stuff on the back that tells you what's in the box. I didn't turn the base game box over, mainly because it's too large. So there it tells you some bits about 2 miniatures, 1 hero board, etc. But let's just open this up. Now this is probably not going to fit in the base game. Take that off. This seems, it might help because it's longer and thinner. Let's put it down. But it does seem actually a slightly better quality box. But as I said, I don't see much wrong with the box. Here's the scenario book, which is good quality again. And I'm just going to flick through because it looks very busy, but that don't mean it's not easy to understand. I'll have to do that when I've played. We've got a scenario book. We've then got some card, which I'll pop one of these little ice things out. Yep, that's, you can hear that, that's thick enough. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with exactly the same quality as the base game. And I think that's fine, personally. Then I've got another one of these little trays that I don't know what they're for. Might be to store your bits in. We'll find out. Stay tuned, we'll find out. Then we've got a player board, which again has got this folding mechanism, which I'm not 100% sure about, if I'm honest, because it looks like it'll break after some use, but it's the same in this one. Yeah, well, we'll see. I might be proved wrong. First thoughts are, yeah, is it going to break? Would it be better having a board, 3 boards that you just put together to make a play board? I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I might be proven wrong on that. Now we've got some similar cards to the base game, which is the character sheet. Cards in there, and these look like the Horde cards, whatever you want to call them, in there. And again, in the bottom, if you can see, there seems space for things to slot stuff in. I'm not opening these cards, but they look the same quality. Got a miniature knight with a sword and a shield. Oh, dropped him. Good news is he didn't break. Again, seems decent quality, enough detail on it. And then a big guy here. Wowzer. Big Yeti style dude holding a knight. Yep, that's a big old miniature. It's quite a bit of weight on that. Yep. I hope he's on my side. And that's that expansion. So I'll just pop these back in. Seem to fit in okay. There's not oodles of space, but do you need it? So there's Gerald versus JT. The other, I said small box expansion. I don't know if that's how they're building them. So apologies, Lucky Duck, if that's not how you build these. But so that's a small box expansion. This one's called Beznan versus Moloch. And again, I don't know who these two people are. I don't know who's good, who's bad, or whether they might be both good, both bad. Neutral. Again, boxes are okay. Oh, let's show you back at this one, so I'll just do that. I'll tip stuff up. I mean, the thing I didn't mention is I've got a lot of artwork on the side as well, so people that like boxes that, you know, at the back tells you what's in there. There's a 2 miniatures hero board, etc. Very similar to the other one. So inside we've got a scenario book. Again, is the same quality as the others. And again, there's the same level of detail. Keep saying it, but on the face of it, it looks a lot. Is it enough? No. We'll find out. Card again, tokens. Let's pop out of fire because that seemed popped out of ice last time. Fire. There we go. Double-sided. Let's give it a flip like I've been doing. Yep. Same thickness, same quality. All looks okay to me. One of these trays again. I'm guessing they're very handy, seeing as I've got loads of them now. And a player board for this guy, Beznan. Same as before. They are quite thick, so we'll see on them. And then some cards at the bottom. Horde cards, maybe, I don't know. The thing that's not in here, but I might not need it, is the larger card, the larger player card. I'm going to have to check the contents, see if I'm supposed to have one of them. I haven't got one. But then I've got a miniature here, which is the man in question, the Beznan. I think not much detail on this one, but I think that's because of the nature of the character. He's a guy with no face in a cloak, so that's what you get. And then here there's a bit of cardboard just protecting him because this guy's got big horns. But again, you can't tell this on the video, but there's some weight to this miniature. It looks quite good. Bull's head and big muscles. Yeah. Can't see anything wrong with that. Just a question mark over whether I have actually got one of them cards missing. Let's just pop this back. Just put him in the right place. We'll pop that back on top. And that, in fact, is it in here? Yeah, I might just need to take that out again because if I'm reading this properly, and I'll have to have a look. This here got the Horde cards, but this Moloch reference card and the Lord Blackburn reference card. In fact, these Beznan reference cards seem like they're the slightly bigger cards, which aren't in here. Unless they're underneath. That's a no. So that's something I'm going to have to check with Lucky Duck. Looks like I'm missing that. Back on. I'll check all the components individually anyway, and see what we've got for the expansions that we're going to play for a bit. And then, as I said, I don't know if this is the official term, but this is what I'd call the big box expansion. So this is the Spider Goddess. It's the same dimensions this way as the base game box. Obviously not quite as deep. I'll wrap off that. There we go. And I'll just turn it over a second. On the back you've got some pictures of some miniatures, game components, what it's about, so 4 miniatures, etc. So, but I'd expect there to be more in this one than the other two I just opened. This is open. Again, I've had stronger boxes, but it's not ridiculous. Something's happened in transit on this one. There's a, let's see if we can get it on camera. This corner here, you see there down the outside is creased. It's not that bad. I've just noticed. Yeah, might have to just ask. Just here, see there. It's come off. It looks like it's been pushed in on this corner and creased it. Not massively. I'll have a proper look at it later, but it's definitely damage on the box there. So we've got the Spider Goddess expansion scenario booklet. Again, feels same thickness, quality as the others. A lot more stuff in this one. Quick flick of the book. Again, lots and lots of detail. And then we've got a variety of stuff. So we've got bound together with it, but basically we have what we've got. I'll just move that off a minute because these are the same thickness of cards that we've had in the others. So I'll just pop one of these out. So yeah, that's a decent, thick, nice token. The thing I've just taken out is a lot thinner, and I mean a lot thinner. I'm just going to pop one out. They like the thickness of the card, I think. Yeah, they like. I don't even feel that thick, to be honest. It's got some little spiders on it. But that is literally. Yeah, see, I don't think it's even the same thickness as a card, as a standard card. It seems slightly thinner. I don't know if that's misleading because it's, but that's definitely thin. It's definitely very thin. I'm not sure. You're gonna have to be careful where you store those because they could get bent quite easily. Some stickers seem similar thickness to the ones we had earlier. And then the big reference card and little ones. But obviously room in here for something underneath, so with the little ones go underneath and I'm going. I want to pop this back in, but there is an insert. Yep, cards the same. A big deck of cards here I'm not going to open. But Horde card size, which seem okay. I'm not going to open them here, I will do myself just for my own curiosity, and they seem to fit that way as well. Not sure if I can get them out that easy. And then another one of these trays, in fact, 2 of these trays, a nice set of them now. A little bag of more transparencies, but with different symbols on them, and some of the folding player boards. But again, it's consistent. They're the same thickness, same quality, same design, obviously. And it looks like there's ample space, things for storage in there. Just put these trays back. And then I'm guessing under these bits of cardboard we've got some miniatures. So we'll start with the big one. So in here we've got a wow. I'm not sure I'm going to get that back in. Take that out at my own leisure if I'm honest, because it's kind of wedged in there. But you can see there's a spider. What's it called? Spider goddess. So there's definitely a spider goddess in there. Now I would say, and it might be the design, but a couple of the legs are moving. That might be the design. So I'll get that one out and have a good look at it myself. It's a bit tricky. And then this one's a big tree. That's probably a bit easier to get out. But again, these things have got some weight, and they look okay. Tail legs, two of her legs are a bit wobbly. Right, and then over here we've got 2 slightly smaller miniatures. Dude with a massive sword, and some kind of rock man. Again, decent quality miniatures. And an insert that may not prove useful for all the components that you need to put in it. So we'll pop these back. I'm going to check off all the contents listed to make sure I've got everything I should have. I'm going to have another proper look. Find out where that corner is. It's here. Proper look at this corner. Just had a little dent just to see how that is. But basically, that's the unboxing of all the boxes I got as part of my Kingdom Rush Rift in Time. So I'll bring back the base game lid. It's huge, as I've said. There it is. That's how deep the box is. I'm hoping to get a playthrough very, very soon. See what it's like. I think my children will like this as well, particularly my eldest, but it depends on the complexity. But we'll see. So that's next thing. I'll be getting it to the table. So thank you very much.